Okay, this could be funny. I didn't realize they were fighting MMA rules. I thought they were fighting boxing. So, yeah, let's have a laugh. Let's see what these guys could do. I know Bouncer is what, some kind of manager or something, and Armz Korleone is what? Is he a rapper? Like, what exactly is he? I'm not even sure. Maybe some of you guys can tell me. What is this Armz Korleone guy? He's a bodybuilder, says Lenny McLean. Well, yeah, it's evidently a bodybuilder, but is that it? Is that all he's known for? Wow, he's getting all kind of hate in the chat. People saying he's an idiot and okay. I don't know much about him other than I think he did a rap song like way back in the days. A friend of mine sent me the video. All right, ring walk is now. Armz Korleone coming out first. What's that on his t-shirt there? He's got some African blanket over him. You know exactly where can't see what that says on his t-shirt. You know exactly where from. You're missing the word you're. Yeah, big up G-Man in the place. Mike Heaton first round KO, yes? Yeah, big up G-Man every time. You see, people look at this as like, you know, some joke business. Hey, it's MMA. Boxing fans can't complain about this, right? Because it's MMA. I think it's great personally. If two people, whatever they do, whether they're weightlifters or bouncers or, you know, managers, rappers, if they want to fight, there's going to be an audience for it. Let them fight. See, the thing about combat sports is that the audience want to, the audience want their imaginations captured. It's more than just a fight. It's about the characters. And if they know certain characters, then they're going to be interested in watching them fight. Okay, so this is this is Armz Korleone's crew. Oh, Shepherd's Bush. He's from Bush, yeah? Okay. I never knew that. Hey, big up S for the super chat. Shout out to S. Says, long time subscriber, mate. Wish I could have given more. Keep it up. Hey, big up S every time. SNB. Shaka G says, no, he's from Northwest Kingsbury. Okay. I just saw him standing there in Shepherd's Bush, so I assumed he was from there. Maybe that's where he trains or something. Hey, big up SE. Yes, we got Coach in the house. Our Haydar says it's Little Man boxing. He's already boxed. He won his fight on points. He beat the brakes off that kid. The other guy. Who are these guys here? Who are these two? Hey, big up G-Man for the super chat. Big up, big up. If you ain't subscribed to G-Man yet, what are you waiting for? Okay, Bouncer's coming out now. That's Andreas Evangeli with him there. Okay, he's down with Bouncer. Don't know who the rappers are. I'm not up to speed with all these drill guys. Corsair says, where's the fight? Well, it's not on this channel, bro. It says right there in the title, this is a live reaction. It's not the fight itself, bro. It's a watch along. See that guy that's next to Bouncer, he looks a bit like Ngannou in the face. Don't tell me it actually is Ngannou. It can't be Ngannou. But it looks like Ngannou. All right, shout out to Ronnie Hussein. Big up, big up. Noah said, Hatman, when are you and Chris Andre gonna collab? Yeah, sooner rather than later. Trust me. Hold tight on that one. Yeah, big up Coach for the super chat. Says, Hatman, what's your thoughts on drill music? I'm not really into it. It's not my thing. I feel like it all sounds the same. And the message is all the same, which is a negative message. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of drill. All right, the two guys are in the ring. Armz Korleone looking like he's carved out of granite or plastic. Take your pick. All right, SC says, Hatman, what's your thoughts on Afro beats? I like Afro beats. Yeah, I like Afro beats. Thomas Salford says, who are these? Excuse me. Who are these guys, Hatman? A couple of popular guys in the black youth culture in the UK. That's who they are. I agree, Thomas. I agree. Oh, Marley Marls. Good. Indeed, long time. Big up. Big up Marley Marls. Nappies, no, the fight hasn't started yet. They're in the ring. And they're, it's just the preliminaries right now. Okay, that's Armz Korleone. Bouncer reminds me a little bit the way he looks of Ian Lewison. Like the same build, same kind of demeanor. He's like Ian Lewison. Okay, the fight is about to start. The two guys are face to face now, so I'll be doing commentary on the fight. I'll try to check the comments in between the rounds. Here we go. How long is this gonna last? Bear in mind, neither one of these guys has fought any type of fight before. I mean, maybe in the street, I don't know, but not a boxing match or a MMA match. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Bouncer came rushing out. Armz Korleone with the kick. Right, you can immediately see who the more athletic is here. They both got the adrenaline. Oh, good right hand from Bouncer there. Oh, Armz Korleone trying to come back with his own. Okay, Bouncer takes Armz down. Wow. All right, he must have been working on his wrestling. No, Armz getting up though. Armz strong, boy. See, this is gonna tire him out real quick. I feel like the guy with the big muscles, I mean, in most instances, they tire out quicker in these situations. So, but then again, neither of these guys are fighters. Bouncer seems like he wants to keep him on the ground. He don't want to get back up. He wants to try pin him and submit him. And he's actually doing okay here. Armz is trying desperately to get up, but he just can't lift the guy off of him. The Bouncer's not really doing anything here though. He's just grabbing onto him, but not really making any moves. And in that situation there, he could come a cropper himself. Yeah, they're on the mat. Bouncer just pinning him, but not doing anything here. Obviously, these are not proper MMA guys, so it's not going to be the most skillful. Does Bouncer actually plan on doing something other than just laying his weight on this guy? Is he actually going to throw punches or try to submit him or what? Maybe he's just trying to tire him out. I don't know. Okay, he's got his arm around his neck now. I don't know what kind of hold that is. Oh, oh, wow. Is he going to submit him? Is he going to submit him already? That would be crazy. Yeah, Bouncer's fully on top of him now. He's trying to ground and pound. Oh, Korleone reversed it. Wow. Now Bouncer's in trouble. Nearly got an elbow to the face. Right, he's trying to choke. He might have to tap, you know. He might have to tap. I'm not sure how tight he's got that chokehold on there. Nah, it's not that tight. He managed to get out of it. All right, Korleone's on him now. Let's see whether he can do anything from this position. I think they're both knackered already, you know. It's a pretty weak hammer fist from Korleone. All right, that's the first round over. How long are these rounds? They're not 5 minutes rounds, are they? What are they, 3 minute? They're doing 3 5s. BG says Bouncer don't want the smoke standing up. Yeah, it looks like it. Because he rushed out to try and take him to the ground as quickly as possible. Straight away. Yeah, Bouncer came out like a bat out of hell, like a bull in a china shop, and took Armz Korleone down quite early on in the round. But he didn't really capitalize on managing to take the guy down. So it was just a bunch of wrestling on the floor. Hopefully we see more stand-up in this next round here. Some good punches landed. But both guys are pretty knackered there. Bouncer looks a little more tired to me, standing there waiting for the second round. God, this is a long 1 minute between rounds, isn't it? Or is it longer than 1 minute? Is it like 2 minutes or something they get? All right, Armz is bouncing, looking like he's full of energy. Let's see what he can do. All right, round 2, here we go. Yeah. Bouncer ain't coming out aggressive this round here. Very circumspect. Okay, he tries to shoot in to take him down. Armz looking, oh, he's going for a knee. Oh, okay, they're on the floor. Right, Bouncer trying to get up. In fact, what is Bouncer trying to do? I'm not even sure. He might just be trying to survive and just get through this ordeal. I don't know. See, they should have done boxing, really. If they'd done boxing rather than MMA, I think it would have been a more dramatic fight. Because this fight is just descending into a wrestle fest on the canvas, or on the mat, should I say. And neither one of these guys knows how to, do proper submissions or whatever. So it's a hug fest rather than a slug fest. Some weak punches from both guys on the ground. And Bouncer just trying to smother him. Look at that. He's trying to suffocate him with the moves. No punching, just wrestling. He's just suffocating him with his man boobs. Okay, now he explodes out and tries to get some punches off. Ground and pound. Oh, they should have done boxing, man. There's literally nothing going on here. Okay, Bouncer got a couple decent shots in there. I mean, they're not going to knock anybody out at this juncture, but at least he got some shots in. And he's recharging now. You see what he's doing? He's smothering him with the moves to get his opponent tired and to get back some energy. Look at him leaning off to the side to grab some oxygen. Look at that. And then once he's got enough energy back, he'll do a bit of ground and pound. Is he going to go now? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, he's got a bit of energy. Trying for the ground and pound. Yeah, now he's back to trying to get his energy. Literally just laying on top of him, waiting for a second, third, fourth, fifth win. All right, that's the end of round 2. Both guys completely knackered. But you know what? Big up to both guys, because it takes a certain level of courage to get in there when you got no experience, especially when you're doing it in front of a crowd like this and there's so much bragging rights and all this business. Oh, that's MVP Michael Venom Page there in Korleone's corner. I guess he's been training him. All right, let's see a little replay here. Oh, yeah. Armz Korleone came in with a knee. See, that's why. Because he's trained by Michael Venom Page. Maybe MVP has been teaching him that move. Because he comes flying in with knees. But the thing about MVP is he weighs about, 170 pounds. Whereas Armz Korleone probably weighs, 260, 270 or something? Yeah, Bouncer looks more tired to me, but Armz just can't seem to keep him off. You can't seem to stop him taking him down. Armz needs to try to stay away, because whenever he jumps in with a knee or tries to do something spectacular, that's when he gets taken down. So he needs to try and move around and catch Bouncer coming in, trying to take him down and hit him with something. All right, he looks thoroughly knackered though. Look at his footwork now. Look. See, them big muscles are getting heavy and tired. Hey, Bouncer just put his hands on his hips. You know, like when you're playing football and you're knackered. Put your hands on your hips like... All right, it's a bit of stand up here. Does he even have the energy to take Korleone to the mat again? Korleone going for a guillotine choke there, but he's got him... Oh, okay, he's taking him down again. Literally, all Bouncer's looking to do is just lay on top of this guy and just get through the rounds at this point. You know, little breather off to the side, like Chocolate Rain. Who remembers that Chocolate Rain song from years ago on YouTube? It was like a viral video, and the guy that was singing Chocolate Rain, after every line, he would dip off to the side and take a breath because he didn't want to breathe in the mic. And that's what Bouncer's like now. He's just laying on my man. Yeah. And then every few seconds, he breathes. He puts his head to the side and gets a breather in. Yeah, this is... There's going to be all kind of memes about this, you know. I think for the sake of trolling, maybe it's better if it was MMA, right? Because if you're looking to troll both of these guys, they're going to be trolling the heck out of them with the memes and whatever. But just from a purely fighting standpoint, it would have been better if they stuck to boxing. I swear originally this was going to be boxing. Then somehow it ended up being MMA. All right, finally Bouncer gets one punch off. Then he just lays on the guy again. Look at that, he's not even trying to punch. He's just laying on the guy, waiting to get his breath back. Come on, bro. I know it's easier said than done. I've never done MMA. I'll probably be more knackered than these guys at my age. But, you know, when you're used to watching professional MMA fighters, you get used to that. All right, that's the end of round 3. Very similar to round 1 and 2 with Bouncer just laying on the guy. Yeah, they can't wait for it to be over. That's true. They can't wait for it to be over. Yes, Black Dynamite. You know about Chocolate Rain. Chocolate Rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate Rain. The Cali says, Bouncer said repeatedly, I'm going to knock him out. But yet he's playing hugs and kisses. I'm telling you, this is a troll's dream right here. The memes after this are going to be crazy. All right, here we go. Round 4. Can we see some good punches land? Okay, Armz Korleone comes out trying to swing, but he gets taken down again. Oh my gosh. See, don't do that, bro. Stay away. The moment that you come forward, my man is going to grab you and he's going to end up smothering you again. This whole round is going to be like this, innit? This whole round. You got one punch in there. Yeah, Bouncer ain't got no energy at all here. Tom Sulford said Ian Lewison's going to win on points via takedown. Okay, DeWitt says, are you kidding me? The ref needs to break it up. Yeah, the ref does need to break it up. Do they do that sometimes in MMA when there's nothing going on? When they're on the ground and there's nothing going on? Do they break it sometimes? Because they definitely should here. You should break it, get back on your feet. Nobody's submitting anyone. You know. It should be like a time limit, innit? If you're on the floor and there's nothing happening, then make both guys get up. You know, get off the mat again. Get on their feet. Arm says, yeah, in MMA they do break it. Yeah, that's what they should be doing here for sure. Alden says the ref is in Bouncer's corner. Yeah, another round like the previous. The rounds are getting worse, isn't it? Bouncer's trying to choke him with his forearm. You see that there? He's trying to put his forearm underneath his chin and pressing his forearm on his neck to choke him. I mean, I guess it's a good tactic. Can Armz even get up? He might need to be helped up. Nah, he can get up. All right, yeah. Makes sense as this is a great ad for boxing. It is actually. I've never seen two complete amateurs, novices, fight each other in MMA. I've seen it in boxing many times, but I've never personally seen it in MMA, so I didn't quite know what to expect. But I think boxing translates better to novices, doesn't it? You can watch two novices, guys that have never fought before in their lives, and it'll be an entertaining scrap. But with MMA, if they're both just grappling and taking each other down and rolling around on the ground, it's not very entertaining. Arm's knackered, but he looks like he's ready to go to bed. What's the ref telling him? The ref needs to get them off the floor instead of allowing them to stay down, doing nothing. All right, here we go, giving them a little bit of extra time to gather their energy. Armz can't do anything at this point. He's knackered. He literally, don't go forward. You see, if you go forward, you're going to get taken down. You see? Look, and he's not even resisting. He's barely resisting. He just gets taken down right away. And it's the same old song. Hey, big up Jack Thompson. He says, this needs Steve Holdsworth commentary. The legend that is Steve Holdsworth. Oh, come on, man. How disappointing. The final round's going to go like the previous 4 rounds. Okay, he's getting a bit of ground and pound in here. I mean, there's nothing on those punches, but at least he's throwing some. It's like he's playing the maracas there. Look. Yeah, Bouncer's definitely winning. You can't give Armz Korleone this fight because he's done nothing. There you go. Look, half-hearted hammer blows. Oh my gosh. Like the way he was punching him, it's like he weren't trying to hurt him. All right, he's going for that forearm in the throat tactic again. That's a whole fact. Armz is getting squashed. Those arm punches, yeah, they're gonna get that part's gonna get edited and put on Instagram and Twitter and all over social media. You watch. Rematch boxing, yes, that's what we need. Rematch boxing. I should have fought boxing the first time. I swear I heard Bouncer say that he wanted to fight boxing, but Armz didn't, or something like that. Shaka G said, I love to play my bongos in the morning. Yeah, it kind of was like that. Yeah, they're just happy to get through it, really. They're both going to be relieved that it's over. Both guys are on the floor at the end. Huh? Yes. Gumsy Gum, that's right. Gumsy Gum said Bouncer was punching like how your girl fights when she's play fighting with you. Boos from the crowd, unsurprisingly. Yeah, they want their money back. They were expecting a battle royale. Yeah, that was poor. Little Man's fight was better than this, but Little Man's fight was a boxing match. They didn't do MMA. Even though it was in the octagon, they didn't do none of the grappling. It was just straight punching. And that was a better fight than this. Yeah, Bouncer definitely won the fight. 100%. Armz never managed to do anything other than like the first 30 seconds of the fight where he looked like he had a bit of energy and he came out with a flying knee trying to be Michael Venom Page. Once he got taken down, it was over, really. Bouncer's still on the floor. Look at that. Acclaim from the crowd. Okay, his people are cheering there. All right, let's see what the verdict is. Look at them whispering sweet nothings to each other now. Bouncer need two people to hold him up. He's more tired than Armz Korleone, and Corleone was on his back most of the fight, getting smothered. Favor a Bouncer, of course. Yeah, that was a horrible fight. Still not as bad as Klitschko Povetkin though. That was worse. Real talk. What's he got to say for himself? Let's hear him now. That's a good thing they didn't have Sky Sports. Would have been some pretty angry customers after that. Yo, stop spamming the chat, bro. Who's this guy spamming the chat? Stop spamming. Oh, my bad. I put the wrong person in timeout. See, when the chat is moving like that, it's hard to... My bad to Dawit. I didn't mean to put you in timeout. I meant to put this guy that's spamming on timeout. In fact, not timeout. Let me just hide him from the channel. And spamming all over the place. Dear, oh dear. So apologies to DeWitt. Didn't mean to time you out, bro. The bouncer doing an interview from a stool. That's how tired he is. Alright, my stream's gone now, so that's about it. Alright, let me get to some of these comments here. What did you guys think of that? Pretty sure I already know, but for the jokes, for the banter, give me your review. Yeah, I want a refund too, and I didn't even pay. You know that fight was streamed on YouTube, innit? I just watched the whole thing on YouTube. Everybody talking about pay-per-view. That fight was streamed on somebody's YouTube channel. And that's what happens when the broadcaster is small potatoes. They ain't got the money to take down illegal streams and all that. Yes, that's right, Aiden. I was using the Warzone stream. Damn straight. Willow Kocher said the guy who was streaming on YouTube said he wanted a refund. Yeah, everybody's on the Warzone. Do they normally stream stuff on that channel or what? Shaitan official said they should have done boxing. Yeah, we're all in agreement about that. 100%. Wow. 78,000 people watched the Warzone. G-Man says, Hatman, you paying for AJ Usyk? Yeah, I will be. Yeah, it's a good fight. I'll be paying for that. Bouncer won the hugging contest. How was the midget fight? Yeah, Little Man won, and it was a lot better than Bouncer's fight against Armz Korleone. I mean, any fight would be better than that, but the midget fight was actually all right. I was starting to feel worried for the other guy. Not Little Man, his opponent, whatever his name was. I was starting to feel worried. He was taking so many punches. The muscles didn't come into use. Yeah, they rarely do. When a guy's that big, he ain't got more than a couple rounds in him, if that. In an actual real fight, he didn't even have 1 round in him. As soon as he got taken to the ground, I knew that the big, heavy muscles were going to have a problem. Oh, yeah, did anybody see the Martin Bakoli fight? Because I missed it. G-Man says, Bakoli versus Hrgovic could be next. How do you see it? I see Hrgovic winning that all day, personally. I haven't been impressed with Martin Bakoli, truthfully. Maybe he looked alright tonight, I don't know. He fought out in, I think, Dubai. Did you see the fight, G-Man? I heard somebody say that Bakoli won in the first round. So, was he fighting a pudding? Was he fighting anybody halfway legit? Who was it? George Foreman says, when's the Armz and bouncer fight starting? Are you serious? It just happened. It's finished. Yeah, you know what? With the commentators, I think they need to get like the UK equivalent of Snoop Dogg or something. I don't know who that would be, but they need to get, because this is like basically what Triller are doing. So they're going to need to get some bombastic, larger than life characters to assist with the commentary. Get Ali G. Big Nasty. Yeah, there you go. Big Nasty was in the crowd. And yet they didn't get him to do the commentary. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. They should have got Big Nasty to do the commentary. Yeah, Big Nasty. In fact, they should have got Big Nasty. And has he pieced it up with what's his name now? What was his brethren? They fell out. They used to do the Uncle Payne videos. Big Nasty and Lordy. Yeah, Big Nasty and Lordy on the commentary. And then maybe one of the commentators they had tonight with Big Nasty and Lordy. That would be exactly what they need. Now, Big Nasty definitely would have killed it. They're saying Wiley on commentary. I don't know, man. Wiley on commentary. He's a weird guy. Yeah. Yup. Man got clotted. Jesus and all that business. Kieran Taylor says, Hatman, do you think Fury fight will happen in 3 weeks or will he pull out? Your guess is as good as mine, bro. I hope the fight goes ahead because we need to move past this Fury Wilder thing. Mike Costello should commentate. He's so good, so entertaining. Yeah, let me not say any more about Mike Costello. People think I got something against him now. T Money says, did you see John Fury lie about not seeing Tyson and he was right behind him? Yeah, I saw that video. That's typical Furies. And John like John knew he'd been caught out, but he tried to style it out, innit? He tried to style it out like he didn't even see him and hope that the cameraman didn't see him, but everybody saw him. Papu says, Hatman, do you know any of the drillers performing? No. Thomas Salford says, Hatman, did you see the footage of John Fury getting ironed out in his career? Yeah, I saw it a few weeks ago. The Henry Akinwande fight and the Steve Garber fight. Yeah, I saw both. I mean, it was no secret that he'd been ironed out. It's just that the footage hadn't come to light. G-Man says, Hatman, how do you see White versus Wallin going, hoping for a White KO? I think that's a tricky fight for Dylan White because Wallin moves very well. So I think it's a tricky fight. I'm sure Dylan's going to try to put it on him, hurt him, and just, grab the fight by the scruff of the neck. I'm sure he's going to try to do that. Could he stop Otto Wallin? Wallin seems tough to me. Like, he hung in there tough against Fury. Not that Fury is really the biggest puncher in the world, but, he's not feather-fisted. And he took some big old whacks off Dominic Brazil. I mean, I think it's a tough fight for... I'm surprised that he's taken yet another tough fight when he's right on the brink of a world title. And it's a southpaw as well. Like, if you're going to take a tough fight, why not take an orthodox fighter? Why not take Arreola? Why not take an Andy Ruiz? Somebody like that. Rather than... Because there's more upside in beating an Arreola or a Ruiz. Or at least a Ruiz. I say there's more upside in beating Ruiz right now than beating Otto Wallin. And I've never seen Dylan White against a southpaw. He doesn't have the greatest straight right hand. He's more of a left hook artist. And it's the right hand that's really the key against a southpaw most of the time. Maybe he'll find a way to get his left hook in, I don't know. But it's awkward because the lead hands are clashing. Gareth Doherty says, who won the fight? Armz or Bouncer? Bouncer won the fight. Everybody asking me who won the fight. Bouncer won. And you didn't miss anything, trust me. Okay, Pennant says, Hatman, do you think that the Bridgerweight division is going anywhere in boxing? I hope not, to be honest. I don't like the Bridgerweight division. It's only the WBC that have got it at the moment, right? I don't think any of the other sanctioning bodies recognize Bridgerweight. I hope it goes nowhere. For some reason, I just don't like it. Maybe I'm being irrational about it. Maybe I'm being such a traditionalist. I don't want to embrace it, but yeah, I don't like it, to be honest. J Bone says, Hatman, who had the best ring entrance in boxing history? You know what? Eubank Sr. had a great ring entrance. He had a great ring entrance with Tina Turner, Simply the Best. Somebody said Mike Tyson there. I mean, Mike Tyson's ring entrance, he did different things every time. Yeah, or he had different music. Back in his prime, he just had like Kevin Rooney and one or two people with him. He didn't have a massive entourage. But after he split from Rooney and Jim Jacobs died and he left Bill Caton, that's when he came with huge entourages and Crocodile and all these other characters started hanging around with Tyson. And yeah, it would just be a massive, just same like Mayweather now, massive entourage coming out with him to the ring. And it was always different music. And so, Tyson was just an exciting person. But I wouldn't say there was anything particularly special about his ring walks. People always talk about the ring walk against Michael Spinks because he played some like avant-garde music. It just was like noise with, weird sounds and stuff like that. But that's the only fight where he played that music. And apparently he chose that music to try and unnerve Michael Spinks, which it seemed to work. But Tyson would play different music and yeah. So he didn't really have a ring walk as such, in the sense that, he had any kind of routine. Or Hamza said the little man fight. Yeah, little man fought and he won. Gumsy Gum says Prince Tassim entrances were jokes also. Yeah, Prince Tassim was a showman. All right, I'm going to lock this off, people. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. I'm out. Shout out to all the super chatters as well. Big up.